Hello, this is going to be one of the rawest, realest videos I've ever shot. I'm sick. I feel like crap. I took a COVID test. It's negative. Some weird, virus be virusing. I will say, because of my situation, they did have me get a COVID shot, a flu shot, and a pneumonia shot this year, so I'm all shot up. I'm sick. So I wanted to take this opportunity to respond to a reader who left me a comment. This reader commented, her name is JV. I don't know if it's a woman. I assumed it might be a man. This person, JV, how was the Progresso soup? So JV, welcome. Thank you so much. My vlog is me sharing my journey recovering from stage 3 squamous cell carcinoma. I had a tumor in my cheek and jaw. In June, I had major surgery. And then 6 weeks after that, I had 6 weeks of radiation that just nuked my taste buds. So I was living on Ensure for a while and just fighting through, powering through. And I've been celebrating getting my taste buds back. So that's the little backstory. I'm so touched and glad you're here. And in honor of JV, I love soup. My favorite soup, obviously, and I brought all my soups up from my kitchen. And by the way, this is what I look like. No makeup. My cute little short haircut. I washed it and I didn't style it. This is me. I feel poopy, but I felt like talking. So here we go. Hands down. Campbell's. Is there a bad soup made by Campbell's? I will say a few years ago when they switched from whatever commercial salt to sea salt, the flavor changed. But I do vegetarian vegetable. That's my jam. Don't love creamy soups. Don't love those Thanksgiving dishes that have the creamy soups. But God, vegetarian vegetable, I like that one. Another soup I love. I'm from California, 5th generation, grew up taking road trips, going to the incomparable, late, great, now closed, Split Pea Henderson's. They make a vegetarian soup. Their main soup, you can get their travelers, you could get their traveler special. It came as a thing of soup with bread. It's really good. And it just contains, it was vegetarian, green split peas, water, carrots, 1% or less of salt, onion powder, yeast extract, which I'm told is MSG, and celery powder and spices. They're secret. And my pepper, I can't talk. My thing I do for my soups, I pepper it up. I love pepper. My kids get irritated because they'll watch me. I have a pepper grinder and I'll put a bunch of pepper on and then I can't stop sneezing. And actually at my desk at work, I have a pepper grinder. So if I do a quick soup, I can pepper it up. So, oh my God, this one, here's the thing you do. You take a really good sourdough bread, like real sourdough bread, and you toast it a little bit so both sides are toasted. Then you put it under the broiler with a little bit of extra sharp cheddar cheese just to get nice and toasty. You have a little bit of this baby with pepper. You are good to go. This is the stuff. My mom pointed out, because I told everybody, I got a comment and she said I didn't talk about the soup. My mom pointed out soup was expensive. Like all food has gotten really expensive. And because I was just like, it's soup, go buy it. And if you don't like it, who cares? But food is expensive. We're paying. We don't want to be wasteful. And so I hear you. And where I work, we're in like a food desert a little bit. You can't just run out and get something quick. So I will bring a can of soup and I eat it out of a really huge oversized coffee mug that belonged to one of my coworkers who retired, and I stole his mug. I went in, I wanted to his office, and I actually had a temper tantrum moment when I didn't get his office. My good friend got his office, so it's all good. She deserves it. She's wonderful. Love you, Lori. I wanted his office, but I did steal his mug, so soup mug. Next up, my boyfriend. He went with me. If I say, do you want to do blah, 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 he's on the phone ordering tickets. I drove to the desert this weekend and I saw a billboard for Casey and the Sunshine Band on New Year's Eve. And I literally was like, we need to go. And he's like, done. So he's up for anything. We went and played pickleball first night. So we started out together, but they like move you around. And it was with the city, like at these courts. And first night we had been moved. And then I hear, Matt's down. And they're calling for me. I was like, what is going on? We didn't know because it was nighttime. And he had a fully ruptured Achilles tendon. And I will tell you, he knew instantly. And he was in shock and dehydrated, but he powered through. But yeah, so after that, he had to have surgery. And I live in a condo with 3 flights of stairs. So I nursed him to health on day 1, which I'm a dum-dum, but we made it work. And, you know, sometimes, honestly, nurses will tell you in the doctor's office, you got to crawl up the stairs. Like, you just got to crawl. Don't be above crawling. I give you permission. So for him, I bought a bunch of meat soups because I'm vegetarian, but he likes hearty meat soups. Remember those soups? I don't know, maybe like in the 70s with the football player's mom, and it was supposed to be like stew. Like, I want to say Mean Joe Green ate that soup. It might have been Campbell's Chunky Soup. I feel like he needed more of like a hearty. So he had a bunch that were beef, like beef stew. And then I thought chicken, you know, that would be good. And this one is left. So he declines this one. But this might sit here for a while. We shall see. And actually it's November. There's going to be like food drives. So anywho, okay. By the way, it's 6 minutes and 45 seconds in. I'm answering JV's question. The minestrone soup was good. That's my favorite soup of Progresso. I love it. They make a really good soup. I feel like their ingredients list is good. I actually find it, my local store is called Stater Brothers. I find it pretty good, like on sale. I wait. And then if you just like peek down that aisle and you see like the little sale tags all along, I'm like, yes, stocking up. So it was good. My condition, like literally it killed every taste bud. So everything first tasted actually bad. And now as it's been coming back, I've been eating everything in sight and loving it. And I actually, like a child, made myself sick from ice cream last weekend because I ate too many ice creams. So I'm having fun. Progresso soup was good. I haven't had it since when I made that video. I just marveled like that I could taste it, but it's a good soup. Thumbs up. You can take a risk on Progresso soup, and it has good ingredients. Like if you look at the ingredients, I think the product has pretty good quality. The last 2, I have not researched, so I don't know if this is just like a branding gimmick or if they changed anything or what. But these seem to have like real legit ingredients. There's not like weird additives to it. But Progresso has vegetarian varieties that they're labeling with the number of grams of protein in the can. And it says per can. So this can has 19 grams of protein, which is pretty good. And then, so this one is Italian style bean and pasta. And I have not tried it yet. I just got it. I was like doing a dance. Ingredients: water, tomato puree, Great Northern beans, kidney beans, mezzanini rigati pasta. And then it contains less than 2%, spinach, dried Parmesan, salt, modified food starch, sugar and spice, olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder. So basically a small amount of their MSG containing blends that make soup taste so good. I think it's going to be hard to find a mainstream soup that doesn't have that. So I think soy protein isolate is what they call it, but I haven't eaten it. It looks really good. I can put this in Doug's mug that I stole from him and walk by Lori's office and be like, you may have the office with beautiful light, but do you have 19 grams of protein? Lori. I love Lori. And then last one, love it. They're getting into like going back to their roots. I'm assuming Progresso is Italian. 24 grams of protein. If you scoop protein powder, this is what you would get in protein powder. In a vegetarian soup, Mediterranean style lentil. How tasty is that going to be when I try it? And I'll come back. JV, I want to see you back here, girl or boy. Boy, get back here. Boy, I hope JV's a guy. JV, I'm going to give you your lunch ideas. And also my lunch idea is always do soup over rice. It makes it a little heartier. And then that was a tip from my ex. He always did that. And love my ex. We have great, relationship. He's very smart. So listen to my smart ex. Put your soup over rice. It's just so tasty and good. Okay, 24 grams protein. Okay, this is vegetarian, but not vegan. So vegans, watch out. I'm not vegan. Tomato puree. Oh, water, lentils. Lentils have iron too. Tomato puree, chickpeas, roasted red bell pepper. I mean, come on, guys. Less than 2% of soy protein isolate, spinach, salt, olive oil, modified food starch, sugar, lemon juice concentrate, spice, garlic powder, dried parsley, onion powder, soy lecithin. That's for texture. So get you some soups. It's cold out. Like me, you might be feeling crummy. I'll be back in biz. And yeah, so anyhow, I love comments. I'm sorry I led you astray with my title. Sometimes I think I'm like super funny, and then it just is people are like, what? So I'm sorry I gave you that what moment. Hope you're still here, and maybe stick around and find out what's going on in my world. Comment where you live, and comment if you're a dude or a lady. All right, everybody out there, JV. My boyfriend Matt, who's at the Average White Band concert at Humphreys that included dinner, that he needs to send me a picture of his dinner. My lovely daughter Eva, who's off in Boston living her best life. My lovely daughter Jane, who's at Chapman living her best life. By the way, they have good soups in their cafeteria. Every time I'm there, I have to go look in the cafeteria. The calf. My parents. This year, I'll tell you guys, honestly, I've been assessing. It's November. It's kind of the time of year when you assess. Straight talk, truth. This has been the best year of my life. This is the year I had to tell my parents, my kids, that I have cancer. I had to hear from my daughter, Mom, when it's over, are you going to be okay? And I had to tell her, yes, but I didn't know. But I firmly believe news isn't good or bad. There's no such thing as good or bad news. It's just information. And then you go with your life. So honestly, I'm not just like, there's an article in the Wall Street Journal about toxic optimism. I hope people don't take it that way. Genuinely, this has been the best year of my life. The growth, the love, the friends, the family. I treasure everybody. So if you're watching this, you're on my team, you're in my crew. I love you so much. Be good, be well, and I will see you in my next video.